Hey, hello guys, my name is Bella from Love Good Books, and today we're going to be doing the Summer Lovin' book tag. Wow, that's a thing, I know, I'm excited. Damn it! Oh my god, this is a mess. Hold on a second while I recover because my life is great. So this tag was originally made by Richard Denny. I'm going to be putting the link to his channel down below in the description box so you can go check it out. I really like his videos. He's so sassy and sweet. So the first question of the tag is, start of summer, pick a book with an attention-grabbing first sentence. For this question, I chose the book Every Day by David Lovin. The first sentence of this darling book is, okay, I wake up. Now, it's not the most attention-grabbing first sentence ever, but because I knew what this book was about previously, like before I read it, when I first read the sentence, I was like, oh my god, guys, he woke up. I was excited because basically this book is about a guy named, he calls himself A because he wakes up in a different body every single day. It's like anybody, just somebody. Could be boy, could be girl, it's anyone. And he just calls himself A because he doesn't want to give himself a name since he literally wakes up in a different body with a different name every single day. I'm not going to spoil anything because it's such an amazing book. The sequel just came out and I'm like so excited to read that. I still need to buy it. Haven't bought it yet, but like I'm dying to read it. So this book is amazing. It's really fast paced. I finished it like in a day or something like that, and it's an amazing book. Go check it out. So the second question is, too hot to go out. Pick a book for a day in. And the book I chose for that is The Selection by Kira Cass. Now the reason I chose this book is because it's such a lovely, fun, princessy book that I enjoyed reading so much. I read it so quickly, I don't even remember how long it took me to read it. I just know that I was in love with it. The main character is like the opposite of everything surrounding her. Oh my god, I enjoyed this book so much. And basically it's about this girl named America Singer who lives in a society where people are like fives or fours, and the higher the number, the lower in status you are. One day there's Prince Maxon who's having a selection to find his true love and get a wife and become king someday. So she obviously gets selected because of the selection, and then it just goes uphill and downhill and everywhere from there. So far there are 4 books out of this series. First, I want to apologize if the camera angle or something is different. My camera died after I finished the entire video. So this is me starting from where I left off. So I finished reading all of the books in this series and I really loved all of them. Some people didn't like the last book that came out recently. I honestly loved it. This series is so amazing, so I think you should go ahead, go to a bookstore, look for Kira Cass's books, find The Selection, buy it all, take it home and read it. Just marathon through that because you're going to fall in love with every single character in this book. I did. Question number 3, summer road trip. Pick a book you'd take with you on the road. I don't think I worded that right. I chose Love Rosie by Cecilia Ahern, I don't know how to say her last name. The feelings I went through while reading this book: adoration, irritation, sentimental. I felt sentimental. Then irritation again, then adoration again. It's a roller coaster of emotion. I think this would be a perfect book to take on the road because, well, lovely Rosie and Alex are going through their adventure and journey of their lives. You're going through an adventure of your own. So I think it's cute that you're going through an adventure while reading about an adventure. So that's cool. This book is about a girl named Rosie and a guy named Alex who are best friends, and it literally goes from age 6 all the way to like age 60. It looks like a big book, but it's really just written in letter form and email form, like script kind of. Like, it's never dialogue, it's just other ways of communication. There's also a movie out based on the book, and my favorite actress Lily Collins is in it, so I really I highly just suggest go seeing it. You really feel for the characters. Like, I connected with a lot of them, and I loved every single character, especially Rosie's best friend. Ruby, that was her name, not Violet, Ruby. So one of my favorite characters was Ruby, who was Rosie's best friend. Such a funny girl. She's so real and everything, and I really loved her, and I really loved the book. So if you're looking for a fun contemporary book to take on the road, I definitely suggest Love, Rosie. Question number 4, iced tea goodness. Pick a book with a cold setting. Okay, we got there. I chose If I Stay by Gail Forman. And the reason I chose it was because, as you can see, ice. And what happens in the book, which is pretty obvious because I think it says it in the back, is that there's a car crash in the middle of winter. And I think most of the book does take place during winter. It's just that there's a lot of flashbacks and stuff, but most of it does take place in winter, I'm pretty sure. This book is about a girl named Mia who gets in a car crash with her family, but before that, she has a perfect life. She has an amazing best friend. She's with this guy named Adam. Her family's funny. They're having, you know, she has the perfect life. She plays her cello, and she's doing what makes her happy. But there's one day where everything just goes downhill. There's a car crash, and crap happens. I love Gail Forman's writing style. I really enjoyed the book. I think it was beautifully written, honestly. And if you are a fan of classical music or classic rock or whatever, I don't really know, then you're definitely gonna love this book because there's a lot of that in this. Go check it out if you want to cry. I cried a lot in this book. There's also a movie out for this book called If I Stay. I really loved that movie too. Made me cry even more than the book did because, Jesus Christ, that was really sad. Question number 5, Nasty Sunburn, a book you really disliked so far this year. The book I disliked the most so far is Where She Went by Gail Forman, which is the second book in the If I Stay duology. I did not read this book this year, and the book did not come out this year. But I honestly, out of all the books I've read so far, I haven't really genuinely disliked any of them, so I just chose one that I did dislike beforehand. The reason I disliked this book was because I thought that it was boring. It was written in the point of view of Mia's boyfriend named Adam, and I didn't find it as interesting. I felt like he was going through a lot, and maybe it wasn't the best time for him and to be like narrating or anything. Like, I just didn't feel it. But I do understand that this book, I think, was to also go through Adam's journey and just feel what he's feeling. And last question, number 6. Sizzling read, recommend one of your favorite books. I chose The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. The reason I chose this book is because I'm obsessed with it. Wow, another obsession, Bella. Good job. Pat in the back. You're doing great. It had action in all the right times. I can't even speak. This book is about a girl named... Oh my god, what was that? Okay, it is... Hold on, let me try to remember her name because I fucking forgot. In this book, there are silvers and reds. Reds are inferior. Silvers are superior. I can't say anything because I really don't want to spoil it. It's an amazing adventure, and if I were you, I'd just go into it without knowing what it's about because that's exactly what I did. So let me just read you the back real quick, and then you can go rush into your car and get the book because I know you will. In school, we learned about the world before ours, about the angels and gods that lived in the sky, ruling the earth with kind and loving hands. Some say those are just stories, but I don't believe that. The gods rule us still. They have come down from the stars, and they are no longer kind. I read this book so quickly because I could not put it down. And if you love action and monarchy and princesses and all that crap, then you're going to love this book because there's also superpowers involved. And it'll probably be like the deal breaker. Like, oh my god, there's superpowers. Let me go get that book. I'm so excited to read any book that comes after this. Even like if there's a novella out there, guess who's reading it? That's me. And I don't even like novellas or stories or stuff like that. Like this video if you enjoyed this tag and want me to do more tags in the future. Subscribe to see more videos of me and my books. books and what I think about my books. Leave a comment if you agree with what I thought about these books and the ones I chose for each question. I think I was fairly right and on point if you've read all these books, but if you have a different opinion, please let me know down below. I would love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye!